Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hoop Money here with another video for you guys today. Today we are going to be giving you guys an update on Canoo, also known as ticker symbol GOEV, GOEV. Guys, this stock has been beaten down ever since my last video. I talked about what exactly happened to the stock, why it got beaten down. You can check it out with the link above. You guys should watch that before watching this video because we're going to be basically adding on to that video and seeing what we can do. So GOEV, guys, this stock has really been crushed and we just want to know why it's doing this. But today we have some hope. The stock is currently up 9% on the day, so this may have bottomed out. And as I said in my previous video, guys, I think that if you guys like this stock, it is definitely a buying opportunity. We're going to go over the financials again. However, I thought the financials on this stock was pretty good and they were definitely able to grow from here. So just because they lost their deal with Hyundai doesn't mean that this company is done for, you know? Anyways, we're going to take a look at a few things in this video, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so here we are looking at Canoo on the day, guys. This opened at $8.36 and it's up to $9.26. So if you bought yesterday, you are a happy man today. This is up a lot, and that is why I'm giving you guys an update, because we're going to basically check to see whether or not this stock has bottomed out or not. So before we get into that, we are going to look at the stock's FinViz page and see if there were any updates, guys. Whenever there's news, I tend to check FinViz because they are very good with news. So there really hasn't been anything new with this stock besides for all these alerts of these class action lawsuits. And we went over this, guys. I thought this one was a money grab. Guys, these lawyers are looking to make money. Yes, something did fundamentally change with the company. They no longer have the Hyundai deal. However, guys, the retail investors do not really benefit from class action lawsuits. It's really just a money grab for the lawyers. So whenever there's a class action lawsuit for a stock that you own, I encourage you to look into what's going on with the company and whether or not it is a legitimate lawsuit or not, because especially with the case with Fubo TV's class action lawsuit, I think they are definitely just trying to do a money grab. Also, these class action lawsuits, it seems like whenever a 10K filing comes out for a high growing stock, one of these comes out. So just beware of these class action lawsuits. They're not always there to protect you. A lot of the times they're just there for lawyers to get some money. So guys, just looking at this performance over the past week, it's down 32%, past month down 25%. This stock has been absolutely beaten up. Guys, also this stock has a 786 price to sales ratio. Guys, I always say that you should be staying away from stocks like this because that is saying that you are pricing in a high premium if you're investing in this stock. And especially with an EV company, there's a very good chance it could be overvalued. And another thing with EV companies, guys, how many EV companies do you know that are on the stock market right now? Like, I'm sure there's over like 25 different EV companies. How many car companies do you know that are on the stock market right now? You probably don't know nearly as many as you do EV companies. That's because EV companies are hot right now. Guys, there's only going to be a few winners from the EV sector. So if you're investing in an EV stock, another thing that I would like you guys to consider is that if you're not picking a winner in that category, there is a chance that it could end up going down to zero at some point. These companies may end up going bankrupt because there is immense competition in this industry. And like all industries, there's usually only a few winners that come out on top. So that is something to be careful of going forward. Looking at the FinViz technical analysis, it was in a descending wedge form and it spiraled out of control going underneath that wedge. So I made the prediction after it goes under that, it will break down on the downwards spiral. Now we see today that it came up a lot. So it was up about 9% today, like we already talked about. So if this stock continues to go up, then yes, it'll be a solid reversal. I think if you guys want to invest in a stock like this and you think that this is the end of the bear run, you think it's not going to go down anymore, then I say give it a few days, see if it actually bottoms out, because what this could be is a bull trap. So if you guys don't know what a bull trap is, it is when a company that is in a bear trend overall. So if you see like this, it's going down, up, down. Overall, it's going in a downwards pattern. This part right here, that can be seen as a bull trap where it rallies for a few days and then it drops. It drops like crazy. That's a bull trap because the bulls think that it's rallying. You think you're going to see a reversal. Then you get to this resistance line right here. And then the bears come in and start clapping the stock. So a day like today where it's up 9% after it's been beaten up constantly, that could be a bull trap. So be careful. You have to wait a few days, see where this bottoms out, maybe even a month, maybe even 2 months. Try to get the average price. Now, however, this may not be a bull trap in this stock. Could be reversing because it has seen a bottom. It has been beat up a lot, so that is also a possibility. So if you do want to pick up a stock like this, remember you can use the link below to sign up for Public, where you get up to $50 in free stock. No deposit required. You don't have to spend any money to do this. You just click the link below, create an account, and that's it. They don't sell your data. There's no payment for order flow, so it's basically free money, so why not do it? I really recommend dollar cost averaging just because you just don't know what's going to happen. Dollar cost averaging is a great way to invest in a stock like this, especially the volatile ones. And it could be at 15, it could be at 3. So if you want to get the average price, dollar cost averaging is the best way to go. And if you don't know what dollar cost averaging is, it's basically every month you set aside a certain amount of money to invest in a stock in order to gain the average price over a year. So maybe you put $100 into it in January, $100 into it in February, $100 into it in March, etc. You get the average price spread out over a year's worth of time, so you don't have to worry about short-term volatility when buying the stock. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video for you guys today. We're not going to go too in-depth on their financial statements, although we do analyze that in other videos. My other video on Canoo, actually, I did go over the financial statements. So if you want to see that, check out my channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to see updates like this all the time. We do this every day. I know I was traveling recently and I lacked some consistency with the uploading, but we're back on the grind. We're doing it while we're traveling. So if that's not a reason to subscribe, I don't know what is. If you like the video, it's the #1 thing you can do. It really helps me out. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I really appreciate it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned something today, and that's going to be it. Peace.